Well, hello there everyone, welcome to another YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we are here at Bristol Parkway on the South Wales mainline route by Dovetail Game. This is a scenario custom made by me for purposes of today's scenario. That's specifically the train 5035, the 1000 Wembley Light Maintenance Depot to Bristol Barton Hill something depot. Now as you can see we're in 31452 today. And on the back, we have a Chiltern Railways Mark 3A coach. This is basically being taken down to Barton Hill to have sliding doors first. So we've got the road now. There we go. I'm going to take power and get underway. Start speed limit today is 15 miles an hour. It's really short, fairly short to know, about 20 minutes. But it's just sometimes it's nice to do a shorter video than a longer. There we go, got the road, so green aspect. 15 though, so we're going to go idle and coast. Like I say, this is 2019 era, so you'll see some things kicking about that don't kick about anymore. Just realised headlights and markers go on. I really like this livery on the 31. I think it's a livery that I like in general, and I just haven't had a chance to use very much in TS. Once we clear over the points, we are cleared up to 60 miles an hour. For a little bit of fun, I also put this in the window hang perspective. We're over the points now, so make some noise. Thrash! So next line speed restriction is 70 miles an hour. Makes a fabulous... Oh, right, I think I dropped the AWS on that. Yes, it did. Wonderful. Well, now you'll see what happens when you drop the AWS on this thing. So it comes to a stand within the overrun for the signal, hopefully. Yep, well within it. So you can see we're a double amber aspect. Literally, the train is so basic design that as the brakes blow off, you hear the power goes on. We're making amazing amounts of smoke here. Even I've got full power in, but I'm going to go no faster than 50 miles an hour. And that is just to allow that train front to us some space, because I know on the approach to Bristol, there's normally congestion there, so we'll probably get snagged up again, and the speed limit drops. So it just gives, reduces the chance of something to come to a stand, basically. That red signal doesn't apply to us. That is our 70. And we've got the road. So I'm actually we'll go for no faster than 60 now. Okay, we've got idle, passing double amber. That was Bristol Barton Hill. So it's actually a 75 number that we're in now, but we are not going to accelerate to 75 at this point. So we're looking ahead, consider double amber, so that's fine. And what I'll do is just put a like initial application on, just enough to open that brake up, just to go back down to below 60 again. Like I say, no faster than 60 up to 75 limit, so it's not hard and fast for all. That's my sort of target for speed on the approaches today. Uh-oh. That was an inadvertent application of the emergency brake, so we'll skim quite a bit of speed off now. Also, single amber red ahead, so go back to half brake. So next signal's a red signal. So I want to get the speed down to about 20 now. There we go, speed's falling away nicely, so I've got brakes applying throughout the frame. It's a lovely livery, GCR green. And again, it's just such a classic old train shape, I think, this. Sharpish brake again. Get us back to that 20 mile an hour speed target. So we'll actually see the magnet before we see long before we see the signal. Very poorly sighted on this line. So we are going no faster than 20. Yep. There we go. So put a sharper brake application on full service at. There we go. So the signal's cleared to a single amber red ahead. As we've seen opposing castle set coming the way, so this is in the early days, I suppose, of the castles coming to the main line. They're on their way out now, unfortunately, due to how expensive they are. But yeah, we'll do drag one of those in a video soon as well, I think. I need to do like a patchwork of up the Great Western, and use that for like maybe, is it St Austell that we did in TSW3? I'm taking my time until I sight the next signal. Hopefully there'll be a start signal here at this station. Or not. And that is Stapleton Road. that is a shunt signal, but that'll apply to that line there, so that doesn't apply to us. I'm panicking because I'm not used to driving German trains for no apparent reason. So when I see it now, I'm like, oh, is that for me? Is that not for me? I've got a green aspect. However, going through Lawrence Hill Station here, I'm going to pull my speed. Well, you can see I've got the 40 warning there, but it's actually 25 for us because we'll be being crossed over. We're at 25 now. Just slight initial brake just to get us below 25. It's about 26 there. There we go. At Lawrence Hill, of course, there was a 67, had its first crash here. End up on the back of a merry-go-round train that was stationary because someone messed the brakes up. And this was the first time they actually needed to use auto brake coming after departing London, which I find absolutely crazy. So 25 on the crossovers. Once we start the crossover, I'm going to slow down to 15. And that is just because that is a 15 limit through the depot that we'll be pathed into next. That we're expecting to be pathed into, I should say. Because of course we wouldn't know our exact path yet. Go. Down to 15. There's a shunt signal with a feather for us, so we're turning off. There's that Voyager that left Parkway at the same time as us, waiting to be. I think we've probably been cleared ahead, and then something's waiting for us, and then it's waiting for something. If that made sense. Hopefully not. Now that because we're entering a depot, high intensity headlight goes off. We proceed on marker lights only. Maximum speed is 15, we are well below that. Goes a HST set for cross country. Yeah, we are path straight ahead here, which is fine. We're basically because of the way the game is, the marker points are set up. I never like creating custom ones in scenarios. So we're putting all the way down here to then set back into the depot. But we're probably technically outside the depot now, so I can put my headlight back on. As that cross country comes up our inside, we're going to stop on top of that AWS. So I'll just pass that. Sorry, actually no, we can stop on top of the AWS magnet because it won't be on. Well, near. I know what I meant. Okay, you wouldn't stop on top of the AWS magnet, stop near it, basically. I'm not sure why there's an AWS magnet there, to be fair. So what we'll do now is let the brake off, and we're basically going to we'd have a shunter riding with the head poking out that cat there. Yes, there. And yeah, double check. Nope, did not set reverse correctly. What we'll do is quickly check that we have the road set for us. We do now. See, we can hear the door chimes going off on that Voyager. Quite loud. And what we'll do, we'll drive from this perspective. Yeah, this is Barton Hill, so they do like a lot of maintenance work here. Like I saw photos of a what looked like an East Mids sprinter in here, you know. So they do all kinds, but it's mainly sort of cross country. So there's like a spare Voyager set over there, some obviously DB stuff lying about, and obviously the coaches for Chilton that are being worked on. We go, switch over to this side, and then they're just going to set back into this siding, let the brake off, push back a little harder. No, we were within the thing. Oh, great. Messed up. Right, actually the snow will end, so I'm going to have to mess it up. My apologies. Quickly shunt back and then come to a stand. There we go. Okay, so that's messed the snow up slightly. There you go. I guess the shunter's going to take over and park it where they want it. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. We'll see you next time. Until next time, bye for now.